apps, apps, and more apps. Tonight we're talking about 33 different apps over 6 categories that help your home office lifestyle. Watch.
Hello and welcome to episode 82 of Home Business Lifestyle. Home Office Lifestyle. Sorry, this is my second show of the night.
No excuses. Home Office Lifestyle.
Okay. Anyways, welcome. And this show is brought to you by Ovali. Ovali is where we empower your home office lifestyle through web hosting, cloud services, and domain names. Visit ovali.com to buy your domain name today. And audible.com. Get a free Audible download at www.audibletrial.com/ovali. Over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Hello, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Jen, and tonight's episode of Home Office Lifestyle.
That was dumb, sorry.
That wasn't dumb. I just proved my point from the other night.
Yes.
We're definitely a mother-daughter team if you're just watching for the first time. And inside little chat, I won't bring it up here. Not to bring up old grudges. I said that we always say our names after the intro, and she said, no, we always say it before. And I was right.
Yes, you were.
It felt natural to introduce yourself after the commercial break. Anyway,
yes, we had an argument for a little while about that. So.
You're watching Home Office Lifestyle, where we talk about products, services, tips and tricks for working out of your home office, building a business out of a home-based business type atmosphere.
And we use these apps ourselves too.
I wasn't even talking about apps yet.
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long show.
Yes, it is, but it's going to be a fun one. And 4th of July
if you're
is
watching right now,
tomorrow. Hello, and I'm looking forward to.
You were done.
No, I'm looking forward to spending the day with the family and the grandson.
So if you're watching live, we are on the live chat. We're doing this at kind of a weird time, Tuesday at 7:45, which is cool. It's a different time, but always find us here on Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern, where we talk about home office lifestyle type topics. And tonight's topic is apps.
Apps.
Yeah, and so I was telling Mom about this the other day, that when I thought of this theme, it sounded like, it sounded like that song. No, but first I had to say, you know that song.
I didn't know it.
Shot.
I thought I was cool too, and I did not know that song.
And it's by LMFAO, and so I was trying to pull up the song for Mom so she could see it. And the reason why I knew the song was it was from like an SNL short, and it was changed to be like drinks. I think it's because LMFAO must have
there must have been
done
something.
A song or something.
It's not the same when it says drinks.
But I was gonna say it at the very beginning, and then Mom didn't know what I was talking about, so I was like, oh, never mind. I'll just say apps.
She just lost it.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed. So we're talking about 33 different apps specifically, 6 categories, all to help your home-based business lifestyle. And so let's go ahead and just get started.
You don't realize how many you use until you do something like this.
Yeah.
And how important they all are to your life.
Yeah, and so the ones that we're talking about are all ones that we've used in the past or are currently using.
Or some of those, though, I just really love. Because, the card one, the little white box one.
Let's go ahead and get started.
Okay,
so the first category is...
it is communication. And by the way, she makes me do a lot of these. So, okay, here we go. First one is in the communication... thank you. Is Bria. Bria, we use this one every day. I used it today because...
What is it?
Oh, it's an app, and it's for VoIP, voice over IP. And we have voice over IP for ovali.com. We offer that to all of our members, but also we use this. We use all of our products that we sell to our members. But voice over IP for a home office lifestyle is like the best thing in the whole world. So I use the Bria. We all use the Bria app, and what happens is if we're not in our office, we were in a different place today, so the phone rings in the office and it cascades over to my phone, then it goes to Jen's if I can't answer it. But I was able to answer it, but also I can call out because I had to call this member back, and it shows my Oval iPhone. It never shows my iPhone, which I think is very important. I don't want my private phone number that goes to my family, and that's why I offer it for ovali.com, because I think that's very important for a small business. So that's our first one.
Yeah, so Bria is not something that we white label or anything else like that. With Ovali's VoIP, you can use any soft phone app that you want to, or you can use any kind of PBX, whatever it is that your heart desires. But this is the app that
we like. We've tried it a million times, and it costs. Do you remember how much it
was? $9.99, I believe. $7.99, something like that. Yeah, $7.99.
Okay, so the next app we suggest is Twitter. Now, we talked about this earlier that we used HootSuite, but I actually got rid of HootSuite and put Twitter back on my iPhone. I like Twitter app. I think it's easy, and you were saying that maybe it's been updated?
Yeah, and that's the whole point behind this, is that we don't want to badmouth HootSuite because it's a great product.
It's very good.
Twitter themselves have made a lot of advances over the last year as far as user experience goes with their applications on the mobile device. It's still not perfect. I mean, you can't schedule tweets, and you have to jump between accounts, but it's not as clunky as HootSuite is. HootSuite always just rubs me the wrong way.
I thought you said you weren't going to talk about it.
I know, I'm trying not to because it's a good app, and I know a lot of you guys like it. I'm just saying, try out Twitter again. It's just,
yeah, I like it.
It's clean.
It's simple.
Yeah. So on that respect, the next one that we have to suggest,
we used this religiously for many months.
At least a year.
Yeah. Okay. So
we had the paid for version, $5, I think, a month or something like that.
And it showed all of our accounts. I did like that part.
And I could assign a tweet to my mom. The issue here, though, this is what frustrated me about HootSuite, is that I could not, even though we were paying money for the service, if I was on my mobile device, because I'm very rarely at my desk, and if I am at my desk, I'm not necessarily tweeting. I'm usually doing something on the servers, and so if you want to assign something to someone on your mobile phone, you can't do that. It was only on the desktop, so that was kind of a bummer. But I still use HootSuite for scheduling.
Good. So the next one is Facebook. It's Facebook Page Manager, which Jen will have to talk about because I haven't got this one yet.
I don't know how you haven't yet. So Facebook Pages Manager is just a really nice, clean app that removes all of your friend timeline stuff so you can focus on business. And like I was saying before with the whole Twitter thing, is that most home-based business owners are very rarely behind their desk, and if they are behind their desk, it's serious business time, right? You're not necessarily out and
tweeting.
Communicating with people. I did not put this in. Not that I really need to, but I feel like I should.
You gotta talk to the producer, maybe.
Yeah. It's just nice because it eliminates all of the friend timeline stuff, and you're just able to focus on your business and getting messages out. And also, there's the new feature with Facebook that you could actually message a page, so you can get those messages to your pages through that app.
But now I know why I kept hearing you. It's like, why am I hearing Jen talk, in this little speaker somewhere? It's because your thing was laying right next to me.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So the next app is Pinterest. Now, who doesn't have this app? And if you don't, you need to have it. Actually, I don't yet. I don't have it on my iPhone.
You don't?
No, not on my iPhone.
Oh, gosh. See, like I was telling my mom, that Pinterest is this whole thing. Yeah, and it's, again, if you're at your desktop, sometimes Pinterest will suck you in, and then it's hours later, and you're like, oh my goodness, what have I been doing? But Pinterest is really nice if you're at the doctor's office. Instead of reading a magazine, just pulling up some things.
Or at night, right before bed. It's nice.
Yeah, so
I've been doing that lately.
Important thing here is that with Pinterest, make sure that you add that bookmark feature. There's a few different places. I'll make sure that I included a link over at ovali.tv on how to do this. But you add a bookmark so that you can actually pin things on your mobile devices, because it doesn't actually allow you to do that on their application just yet, as far as I know.
And we're also finding that Pinterest has really helped our business grow, too, lately.
Yeah, no, it's number 3 as far as our traffic goes for bringing people in.
So get that app.
Yeah, right. So the last one under communications category.
Yeah, I read this one. I was like, what the heck is this? But then Jen explained what it is, and it's actually a cool app because I see it all the time on Instagram.
Say what it is.
emoji.
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyways, this, all those little icons, you've seen how people do their signatures or, their updates with the little bikini, like we follow Crispy Bikini and they put these little bikini icons on there. Well, it's from this place. So download this and start having a great time with Instagram.
Yeah, it's a fun one. And I think it's 99 cents. So it's one of those ones you have to pay for, but you get cute little icons.
I like the little happy face one.
Yeah. I know, it's fun. So the next category that we're getting into is
notice I'm communication and she gets the health one.
The next one we're getting into is health. And so the first app that we have for that is MyFitnessPal. And this is something that one of my favorite bloggers, 425mom.com, she recommended to me a while ago. And I haven't been using religiously, but at least it's on my iPhone that when I want to start counting calories, I can do it.
Wait, can you count them all day long?
Yeah, it's just something you can pull up, and it has kind of a registry of food that is available, and it'll automatically tell you how many calories you've consumed.
So if you start eating things, you take a picture of yourself eating it?
No.
No, how do you count? So you have to put
just instead of on your pad and paper like my grandma, she counts calories to this day.
With a calculator
she gets out a calculator and everything and writes it down. With this, it just calculates all of it for you.
Yeah.
So MyFitnessPal, and it does a lot of other things, but the biggest point of it, as you can see behind us,
that's a good idea,
is that it's Calorie Counter and Diet Tracker.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's a free application. And then the next one is Runkeeper. And this has been my staple workout app. I use this every single day. It has, there's tons of apps out there, like Tabata timers if you're doing interval training. And while this does say Runkeeper, it works for all of those. You can, so for example, Amanda Russell is one of my favorite workout videos. And she has the 6-minute ab sculptor. And it's awesome. But it's every 30 seconds you do the abs, every 10 seconds it's every 30 seconds you change. And I was like, okay, how am I going to time this? So it works, I don't remember. It's 6 minutes of every 30 seconds interval, like different things that you do. And so I was able to just add the intervals onto Runkeeper, and then now I have a category of a workout called 6-minute abs, and I can do it. So Runkeeper allows you to do different training programs for running if you want to do that too, if you're trying to do mileage or work up to mileage.
It's summertime, so you should use this.
And then you can share it on your social networks too.
And it's free.
Yeah, so the next one, and this is not necessarily health, but I see it as health.
I liked your example. You and your husband use it.
Let me see if I can pull up RDIO on here. So that's what the app is. It's RDIO, and it's a music sharing, music playing application that has a desktop version, and it's pretty cool. So you're able to pay, I think it goes anywhere from like $5 a month. She doesn't remember
how much she
No, it's something like $5 to $15 a month. And so here you can see I have all of my little playlists
that
we do.
What is the song again?
It's by the Ting Tings. Yeah. It's great, DJ. So it was funny. My mom asked me not too long ago if I had bought a song or something like that. I was like, who buys songs anymore? You rent music. It's so funny because she was in the music industry for a very long time, and it's just interesting to see where things are going and how slowly the industry is coming up to up to par with it. Whole other conversation.
Yes,
so anyway,
we'll have to do that.
RDIO, you're able to get on your desktop and on your mobile devices for an additional cost. It goes anywhere from $4.99 to $17.99
and your
for the
husband,
full family.
You use it, you share it.
Yeah, so he's able to have it on his mobile device. We have it in our house. We have it through Apple TV. It goes onto the TV.
That's a good idea.
And it's really nice. I take this on runs, so you can actually go offline with it.
Producer, we should look into this.
I don't have any Edge or 3G out where I am where I go for a run. It's actually kind of scary when you think about it.
I don't want to hear that.
So anyway, RDIO, I'm able to go offline and listen to my running playlist and still get a good workout in with it and not have to buy all the songs separately.
Okay.
So the last thing for health is Papered.
I'm sorry, but why is this health?
It's health because this is Wallpaper for your iPhone. So, when you lock your iPhone or unlock it, it's by this really cool group of young entrepreneurs. One of them, young female entrepreneur Nicole, is going to be on Young Female Entrepreneurs live stream in the next couple weeks. And it's wallpapers that are just like, you're doing awesome, good job, motivational, and then also some cute designs. And there's just a lot of them that you can do. So every time you unlock your iPhone, you get a nice little reminder of how awesome you are.
My phone. Yes. because my little grandson knows how.
You mean to like password protect
Yes.
it? Yeah, I don't know why you haven't done that
I
yet.
haven't done that.
All right, so we just finished up the health category, and we've just done 10 apps, and we've got
Wow,
33. 10 out of 33.
Well,
So the next
let's get
category
going.
that we're going
Let's get
into is
going.
productivity.
wait, now who is doing it?
You.
Me? Okay. All right, so the first one is that we're using now on the screen and we're doing our presentation on. It's called Keynote. Apple has this, and I don't think it costs it. Wait, does it cost $9.99?
Yeah.
And we took this, the first time we bought it was right before we went to a summit, and I wanted to have kind of my pieces talking points. So we put it on Keynote, and actually Jen and I, that was before we went, and in the airplane Jen and I did another Keynote because we were going to meet with other people and businesses. So all we had to do was say, on my iPad, here you go.
We did little presentations.
Yeah, little presentations.
And it sounded nerdy at the time, but it was actually really helpful.
cool.
You'd be sitting at a table, and they are usually vendors that we're buying stuff from, and they're asking us about our business and everything.
So
and
we got to show visuals, and let me tell you, we got great responses too.
Yeah,
So
it's fun.
Keynote, I do recommend for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the next one is AirSharing, and now so there's
$6.99.
Are we air sharing to the other side, or wait, air share? I know I always do this. Okay.
No, so there's two different ones.
I love air sharing.
So there's Keynote that we talked about for productivity, air sharing, and then air display is our next one.
Okay.
So
All right.
air sharing is.
I don't remember.
Oh my goodness.
What
Mom
one is
uses
that
it on
one?
a daily basis, and
I
this
know.
is how I put together
I know
this
what
whole
it is.
presentation.
Okay, yes. Air sharing is when you go to the server or the network in your house, and I have it on my iPad
It's a
and
network
on my
on your iPad.
Yeah, and on my iPhone too. Yeah, network file system. Thank you, producer. Because I actually take advantage of this too much. A lot of our passwords and things like that are on our server, so I get them off of the air sharing, and it's on my mobile iPhone and on my iPad. And I will sit in my bed at night and work, and I will use air sharing to get those to get into our server. I love it. I can't say enough about it. I forgot what it was at the beginning, but now I remember.
So the next one is air display, and it is $9.99. And this is really cool because you're able to get two different monitors at only $6.99 after you buy, of course, the iPad, which is a little pricey.
Let me tell you, that iPad, when you're a small business owner and you want to work late at night and you don't want to sit in your office, this is what you use. And if you go travel anywhere.
So air display, you're able to have your iMac, your whatever laptop, whatever you're working on, your main desktop computer that you're using the keyboard and the mouse for. You can then have this separate. Use the iPad itself as a second monitor, so you can have maybe a Twitter stream going through there, maybe even a video or RDIO playing in it, and it's all through your desktop. And you can get that done without any kind of crazy fancy wires or any additional monitors at $6.99. So it's a really cool application to purchase as far as productivity goes. So the next one is
Dropbox. And I am pretty sure everybody has this or knows all about Dropbox, but this is something that we all use for especially a couple years ago, we started putting all of our papers because we all have our own small offices too. Our whole team does. So what one place can we all, though now we do it a different way, but we started with Dropbox. And you just stick all those important papers or things you want to share with your clients or your partners, and you put them in Dropbox, and they can see.
So Dropbox is a free application, and it's cloud. You put all of your files in the cloud, basically, the nebulous cloud kind of idea. So it's out on someone else's servers versus on your machine at home. So you're able to access it via your mobile devices. So we're talking about those apps, and that's how you can do it.
It's on every device we have.
But it's a really easy way to share different files with people, like Mom was saying, and it goes anywhere from for the paid version all the way up to $199 a year, and they're talking about terabytes of information now, so crazy amounts of stuff that's held on there now. But for the most of us, for most home-based businesses, it's free.
Put it on your iPhone and check it out if you don't have it already. I think most do. The next one is Constant Contact.
which is a $15 to $150 a month service application. Is free, of course, and it's email marketing. And basically what the application does is show you different reports. So I'm one of those people that sends out something or checks analytics on a daily basis, hourly basis sometimes. And it's just really awesome to be able to schedule your email out on one day, and then the next day when it actually sent out and you're out and about, like checking your P.O. box or whatever, you're able to pull up the application and look at, look who's opened my email already.
I just want to remind everybody that you should be using an email client. A lot of them are really cheap for the first...
Email marketing.
Yeah, email
software,
marketing.
Something like that.
But all of you should be using this because it tracks everybody you send that to.
If you're sending out commercial messages,
this shows
definitely.
the reports.
Yeah. So the next one is...
Okay. Is it still me? Oh, yes. Yeah. WordPress, which I need to put on my phone. You have it, so you can talk about it.
I know. I can't believe that you don't have it up here. I am just... Okay, if you blog and you're a business owner, you need to have WordPress as an application because it's just so easy. It makes it makes everything else silly looking.
Yeah, you were saying that I could take a picture, put it on the phone, or take that and put it on my blog right away.
So take a picture. We're going to be talking about photo and video editing apps in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, we better hurry.
And so edit up the photo and then put it up on your blog using the WordPress application, publish, and you've got a nice pretty blog post that you can keep in your hub versus sending out to social media first.
Yes.
So I think that's an awesome
a great idea. Yeah.
So we're getting into the next category, which is...
Is this still me?
Yes.
Okay. This one I read about and we've heard about. And actually, I do like your scenario that you talked about the other day with this. It's called Square Card Reader. I just love this for a lot of service-based and retail people that are on the go, or if they're in farmers markets or they're at trade shows. Get one of these. It's free. Everything is free except for when you swipe the card. It's how much? The
actual transaction is 2.75%.
Which PayPal I don't even think is that good in this situation. But this is on the go. It's on either on your iPad or on your iPhone, and I'm thrilled that they have this. So
so the situation Mom was talking about that I was that on Young Female Entrepreneurs live stream, we talked about it with Erica Zidell of sittingaround.com.
That's a good idea.
What she was doing is helping babysitters utilize this technology by connecting the two brands together, her sittingaround.com company and Square Reader, which is very innovative. It's a simple idea because Square is free for everyone, but she was basically telling babysitters, hey, this is a new way that you can collect money. You can become your own little business. It's really awesome. So the next one is...
And these will all be on ovali.tv too, by the way.
Definitely.
Time Clock, ST. I just thought this was the coolest idea. A lot of the big companies are already using this. People can clock in to their jobs from anywhere if they are working at home. And let me tell you, that is what I think everybody should be doing, is working at home instead of going to work every day. You should have Time Clock, ST.
If you're watching Home Office Lifestyle and you do have a brick and mortar business, you're able to replace the time clock that you would have on your wall with just an iPhone.
Oh, you could do so much.
That's the whole idea behind it.
But there's a lot of different scenarios you could do as a small business owner, which I definitely think you should check out this app.
Yeah, so we're on number 19, which is...
Oh, wait.
FreshBooks.
No, that... Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. All right. FreshBooks. I can't say enough about FreshBooks. They are very responsive to their small business that is growing leaps and bounds because their customer service is great, but also how they invoice. I just love it. So anyways, they have an app, which Connie, if you're watching, this is what we're going to be getting because it's great. You can do this from anywhere. And actually, this last weekend, I did do FreshBooks from my iPad.
So you're sending out invoices.
Yes.
Not them. They're not sending you invoices. You're able to invoice your clients then.
That's what you want to do. And it's so cool because it's a little pay by, I'm going to pay you now button.
Yeah, and that's $14.99 plus FreshBooks is a $14.99. It's $0 to $40 a month.
If you haven't heard about FreshBooks, check it out and then get their app.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're getting into the next category.
Is it your turn?
Yes, so it's 20 out of 33. We're gonna speed it up because this is the fun categories for the home office lifestyle. The next one, number 20, is the new podcast app.
And you get to do them too. All right.
Well, you can talk about it.
No, go ahead.
Podcast app is, if you're just getting the new operating system on your iPhone or iPad, this is something that you'll probably see show up on your screen, and it just collects all of the podcasts just like you had on your video apps that you probably saw a few months back. This one is collecting podcasts that are available and makes it easy for you to subscribe and view all of your podcasts in one place.
Yeah, because it's all in categories, and then you can, like, I just subscribed to Zig Ziglar, which I can't wait to listen to his, but it's very organized. I like
so make sure that you subscribe to the Home Office Lifestyle podcast.
Yeah. Oh yes, I already did that one too.
Good.
Yes. Thank
so
you
the
for
next
that.
one is number 21, Audible, which is $14.95 a month, and we talked about this at the beginning of the episode, that if you go to audibletrial.com/Ovaleye, again, that's audibletrial.com/Ovaleye, you get a free book. And one of the ones that we're recommending to our members right now is the Lean Startup. Mom is just finishing. I literally read it or listened to it on Audible in a day.
So much great information.
So with the Audible app, you can double time the audio too, which is what I do. Because it's just sometimes it just gets kind of irritating with the way that they read it. So you double time it and you're able to read things faster and listen to it. And then you can bookmark and do all sorts of crazy stuff. It's just a great app. So the next one,
Audible is
a free application, or it's $14.95 a month, but you get big discounts and you get a free book,
1 or 2 free a month.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. So the next one is number 22. It's Netflix, which is a $7.99 a month service for these streaming videos. But again, it's like RDIO, where you're renting movies. It's basically what my family has replaced cable with. We've been with Netflix since 2009. And maybe 2008, 2009, I think. And we haven't had cable since then. Well, yeah, everyone knows what Netflix is. But
the reason why we're putting on it.
Yeah, the big thing here is the application. If you're not using it on an app, or if you're not really utilizing the live streaming to the fullest, we have it on our Apple TV, on Roku at home, on iPad, and on the iPhone, and so you're able to entertain a little one if you've got a meeting.
Which we did today when we did recordings today. Kelly watched
the iPad for a few minutes.
We won't, but it was The Wheels on the Bus, and he can understand it.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, if you are a parent of a little kid and you have Netflix and it has the Just for Kids thing, oh my gosh, there's some really weird movies on there, and of course my son likes all the weird ones. So the next one is Pulse News, which is Mom's favorite app.
I do. I see it every day. In fact, I think every day I send you all.
No, it's not every day. It's on weekends. So you know when Mom has got her iPad and she's sitting on the couch?
I love Pulse.
She sends them out like every 10 minutes. You'll get a new link saying, this is an awesome article. And they're all from Pulse.
But Pulse kind of puts it all together. So I like Inc., Entrepreneur, Success Magazine, every single magazine, plus People and Us. You know, all those ones too.
Okay.
Anyways, and TV show like CNN and all that. So get Pulse because life is great.
It's just a nice way to browse all of the news. So the next one is Blog Lovin', and it's in the same line of Pulse, except that it's not really geared towards you.
I'm old.
It's geared towards a fashionista, foodie type person. It's not really business-based stuff, but if you like, you just don't look at the I don't know. These are very trendy blogs, and you're able to discover new content. And the application is not perfect yet, but it's just like I said, it's a nice way because it's a nice way to discover new content. Okay. And if you're a small business owner, home-based business owner, blogger, whatever it is that you have a blog, make sure that you get your blog up on Blog Lovin' and that you have people subscribe to it over there. I have Young Female Entrepreneurs, and I have the Cloud Maven on Blog Lovin'.
Okay, so free, get it today and put your blog on there.
Yeah. So the next one is TED Talks as an app.
I love this. Every weekend we watch TED Talks too. But if I see it
You have the actual app though. I've watched it on YouTube, probably like a lot of you have.
But the app shows what's new. And it's real pretty too. It's a nice display on the iPad.
It's real pretty.
It is. It's very pretty. Okay.
So the next one, we're on number 26, is Kindle. And I think a lot of you are missing out if you don't have the Kindle app, if you have an iPhone, an iPad, that type of a thing. And the Kindle allows you to purchase a book or I don't know if it's magazines. I guess I've only purchased a book. But you can pull on books and ebooks through your Kindle.
I liked it because I needed to learn about LLCs, and I put it on my iPhone. It was a little small, so you had to keep kind of
Yeah,
make
see,
it
I
bigger.
don't. I have it on my iPad, and I bought a baby book that wasn't available on the iTunes bookstore, and it was a great
that's a good
experience. It
idea.
was really nice. So now I have iBooks and Kindle, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so
So we're getting into the next category, which is photos and videos. So we just talked about, this is our 6th category, and for photos and videos,
it's
we're
the
kicking it
last
off with
category.
Instagram.
Instagram is it's probably my go-to place. I love this, except it was getting me mad over the weekend because we've had really yucky weather here in the Northwest, and
Yucky
everybody.
is a technical term here. in
Yeah,
this house.
actually, yes.
My husband can't
And
stand it
icky.
when we say the weather is yucky.
Yeah.
Says
Yucky,
weather is not
icky.
yucky. It's raining.
It's
sunny.
rainy, it's wet, and it's not sunny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'd get on Instagram, and everybody's sitting by the beach, by a pool. Their kids are in the sprinklers. They had outdoor movies. I don't know who that was, but did you see that movie screen in their backyard?
No.
Beautiful. Anyways.
So the big thing with Instagram that we're saying for the application is to utilize it like you would Facebook and Twitter. It's a community in of itself, and it's a great way to meet new people or connect with the people that
And
you're already
connect with
connected
their-
with in a different
Their
way.
personalities.
So make sure that you utilize that community in Instagram. So the next one, number 28, is Tout, and it's one that, thanks to Business Beware, is something that we are getting into.
I looked at Tout today.
Yeah, it's 15-second updates, and like Twitter or like Instagram, you're able to just send it out over Twitter and Facebook, these short little video updates. But again, there's this thriving community in Tout that you can get involved with, so just putting your brand in front of a new audience is something to consider. Number 29 is GWiz. If you use, and I actually just downloaded the Chrome app, and I was not that impressed. But the GWiz app is you're able to use Gmail, and it's something that's free, but you can upgrade to get rid of the ads. And so you can get your Gmail and your YouTube and different things like that.
There was a specific reason why
I use it for the YouTube. I get all of my notifications through Gmail, and I can go into our channel and see different messages nicely, and also participate in our YouTube channel.
Organized on your iPhone, I'm sure.
It's just a nice way to do, because I'm not a huge fan of the YouTube app. So the next one that we're talking about is PicFrame, which is one that you do have to pay for. It's 99 cents, but it's a collage. So everyone was upset when Picnic went away, right? And now PicMonkey is slowly getting into the collage game.
Not bad.
But here's the thing. You take most of your photos right now on your iPhone anyway, because it's gorgeous photography, right?
I'm going to get this
And so you're able to then put all of the photos into the collage.
want the
And you never
collage.
have to bring it onto your desktop in the first place and use that photo editing in your browser. You can do it all from your iPhone.
For 99 cents, not bad.
Yeah, PicFrame is a great one that I really love to use. We use it a lot for my personal usage. Pixelromatic is the next one. It's one that's free, but I believe you can upgrade, and it costs a little bit more to Pixelromatic Plus. And this one has different filters. So if you're using PicMonkey right now, or used Picnic in the past, or Photoshop, you can add like black and white. You can add different sepia, a lot. I mean, there's tons and tons of filters on there. So if you don't want to go through Instagram, you can go through Pixelromatic and do a lot of crazy stuff with it. And then the next one, the last photo editing one we're talking about, is Photoshop Express. So this is the big thing.
It's amazing.
None of those apps included cropping. And there's certain images that I want to just crop, right? You're like, oh gosh, this doesn't look too good. I want to just edit this. Or there's red eye or something like that. You can use the Photoshop Express and crop it.
That's what's amazing.
Yeah,
Photoshop
so
is never
crop
free.
your photos using Photoshop, add them through Pixelromatic to get the filters, and then finish it up with a nice pic frame, and then share it via Instagram.
I like how you...
Yeah, so the last one that we're talking about, this is the one that I'm most excited about, is Vijay. It's a $9.99 app that they're featuring right now in the iTunes store. And
Because you're going to be a VJ?
Yeah, so if you're like mom's age and you don't remember MTV, VJ, or maybe you're younger than me and you didn't actually have music playing on MTV, there's this thing called a VJ, which is a video disc jockey, kind of like, or video jockey versus disc jockey, so VJ. And you're able to bring in videos that are in music that's on your iPad and pull them together and mash them up. And so you have mashups that you can create and play on your iPad or on your iPhone.
It does something with Glee, right? Didn't you say?
It doesn't do anything with Glee. I just said that the mashup is like, when you listen to Glee and they mash up those songs, that's what a mashup is.
Okay. All right. I don't watch enough Glee, so I should watch.
You don't watch enough Glee? Do you need to watch more?
Yeah, because I don't watch much at all. Do you watch much?
I mean, I watch it whenever it's on.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean, yeah. When I'm in the
Anyways,
mood.
so you are recommending Vijay, and
I'm
she
excited
was so
to get.
excited.
I'm excited about this just for Overlay TV's perspective, like what we could do with the videos that we have and different music. I just thought it'd be a fun way to explore a new area in video for us.
This is so amazing that now we could do just about anything we want on video.
Yeah.
Okay, so
From our mobile devices. And so can you now, because we went over 6 categories and 33 apps.
That's a lot of apps.
Yeah, and you can find all of them over at overlay.tv. Make sure that you tune in next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. We're on every Monday at that time, and we're on the chat, and we're very excited whenever a home-based business owner wants to come in and chat with us. So make sure that you show up. We're also on iTunes, on Blip TV, and on YouTube.
Very good. So thank you, and we will happy 4th of July, and we will see you next week.